Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is race week for me. By the time you're viewing this, if you're viewing this the day it goes up, it is actually current day, but I wanted to get this important video out to you guys, help you out a little bit. If you're planning on racing pretty soon, this will tremendously help you. So it's currently Wednesday and my race is on Saturday and Sunday. I'm running the Chattanooga 5K on Saturday and the Chattanooga half marathon on Sunday. I'm really focusing on 5K. It's kind of the rust buster of the season, of the year. It's my first race back, as you would say. And this is something I do before all my races, no matter if I'm doing a 5K or a marathon or whatever. On the Wednesday, the week of race week, I always do a light workout just to kind of loosen up the legs, kind of if you're feeling those taper craziness is that a lot of runners or most runners face. Doing a light workout can help you tremendously, not only loosen up the legs, but kind of get those jitters out. And this is something that I learned in college and I've been doing ever since. Now every workout is different and the mileage you're doing, but it all depends on you. But I'm going to give you a little breakdown of what I would do depending on what you're training for and what your race is. But what I'm going to be wearing today are the Nike Zoom Fly 4s. I'll just be warming up in these, and then I'll actually be doing the workout in the Vaporfly 2s because this is what I'm going to be racing in. So I want to make sure that I'm using the equipment, the shoes that I'm going to be racing in, because like they always say, nothing new on race day. So during the workout, this is known as a tune-up workout. You always want to have a little bit longer of a warm-up than you're used to doing because the workout isn't, a full-blown workout that you're used to doing. It's just kind of a lighter style workout, less repetitions. So you still got to get the miles in. So you got to do a little bit longer of a warm-up than you're used to. So the workout for me today is a 2-mile warm-up. It is 1 by 1 mile at half marathon effort. 2 by 800, a little bit faster than half marathon effort, but not going a little overboard. And then 4 by 400, and the 400s are at 5K paced effort with a mild cool down. So still a light workout overall, not a lot of mileage, but this just greatly helps the tune up in this scenario, especially, to get your body used to the paces that you're going to be going. The 5K, when you do the 400s, it's great to kind of get used to going out that fast because the 5K is, it's a sprint the whole way. And then the half marathon you can kind of determine, with a mile repetition of, okay, this is what it's going to feel like. I can kind of handle this. This is kind of going to be my pace that I can definitely tell because, a lot of runners that I see kind of guesstimate of what they think they can handle. On a half marathon, if you say, you're running, I want to run 8-minute pace, and then you go out there and you run 8-minute pace and you blow up at the end. And it's like, well, if you did this tune-up workout, you probably could have been able to tell, like, I'm probably in more of like 8:15 shape and not 8 flat shape. So this workout is just such important, probably one of the most important things that you can do before race day. And the biggest tip of advice when you do these sorts of workouts is to not go out fast and do a full-blown workout, because it can happen, especially if you've been working towards a race and you're in peak shape and you really want to nail it. And just, sometimes you can get a little ego in your head, like, I'll be fine, I need to put in some work. But it's just important that you go tune-up pace and you just kind of go with the flow with it. I just finished the run, just walking for a little bit before I start my cool down. But overall, really good day. Surprisingly, my legs felt pretty flat for kind of the paces I was hitting. The first mile, like I said, it was going to be about half marathon effort. I went a little fast on it. I went like 6:22, I believe that's what was the first mile. And I think I'm about 6:30 right now for a half marathon after a 5K. And then the 800s were a little quicker. I ran consistently like 5:30, 5:35 the entire time. And then the 400s, what really surprised me, I hit 5:10 pace on all four. And I really was never on my hands and knees. That's a great sign if you're doing this workout and you want to know if you're not pushing yourself too hard. Short rest in between each rep. So the 800s were only a minute 45 seconds in between, and then the 400s were only a minute. And you never feel like you're out of breath. You never feel like you're on your hands and knees or dying or anything like that. So I'll get this nice cool down done. All right, really solid workout today. The rest of the week is just going to be nothing but easy runs and recovery. But I don't know if this is going to go in the title of the video or what, but you know, I stay out of drama and all that stuff when it comes to running. My first kind of one that I'd had it was, if you look past on my channel, you see a Matt Choi video about him. It was just, I got tired. And ever since, you're watching this right now about the Advil situation with runners. I'm sure if you're watching this, you're familiar with it. And I don't know, recently, I'm getting real sick and tired of these big run influencers. Not all of them. Let me be very clear about that so you don't twist my words. There's a lot of really good big run influencers that I've met. You know, big ones across, I'm not naming any names, even the guys or girls who I really enjoy watching and are really good for the community. But there's a lot of really good people who are awesome individuals I've met, and they spread the word and give tips, advice, and reviews on stuff, and they're just amazing people. That's who I strive to be. However, there are many big run influencers who, quite frankly, I'm getting really sick and tired, and I'm almost at the breaking point to where I want to make just flat out videos calling these people out, simply for the reason they're doing content that is so harmful and dangerous to people, and training tips and tricks that it's just dangerous and it's moronic. You know, and I'm not even talking about different kinds of workouts or you have a different training plan. No, I am very familiar with, I have a lot of friends with a lot of coaches. I'm a coach myself, and their training style is completely different than mine, and mine is completely different than theirs, and that is perfectly okay. That's what makes running coaches awesome, because you got to find the one that works for you, or a run influencer that you love to follow that works for you. But when you start spreading dangerous information, that's when I have a problem. And when you can consistently do it, and you have a really big following, and you kind of have a responsibility, I'm almost to the point. But if you're not familiar with this whole Advil campaign, I'm sure if you're a runner, you're familiar with it. But I think there was about 4 or 5 people who got sponsored by Advil runners to promote it, whatever. I have no problem with people making money off sponsorships, no matter what it is. I mean, get that money, right? However, they were all talking and showing videos and reels of them taking Advil, like during their run, and like, oh, this is how I Boston qualified. This was my secret to Boston qualify, was taking Advil and taking drugs. I don't even need to explain how moronic that is and how dangerous that is. I feel like if you're watching this and you know anything about anything, you should know how dangerous that is. It can mask an injury. it's just so dangerous. And some of the people in the comments were talking about like popping them like candy. I'm not against Advil. I'm not against pain relief or anything like that, but it is a drug, and you shouldn't be taking it in the middle of a workout when you're running. And it's just hilarious how probably about 6 hours after they all went, they got so much bad backlash that they started deleting comments and deleting their reels. And I put out a thread right here, basically, hey, if you took the money, you supported this, stand on business and keep it up. Don't be deleting comments. That's like, you're like, oh, you can't handle a little pressure. This is what you believe in. Or it's not what you believe in and you just took the money and you don't care. That's the problem I'm having with runner influencers, where they're just taking the money. They don't believe in products. They're pushing products upon you. They don't care. And they just want their money. Again, stressing this, can't stress this enough. Not all big run influencers. Not all of them. I've met some amazing ones. Some of the biggest ones in the space are some of the nicest, awesome people who give great advice. However, there are some people who are just as big who just give absolutely terrible advice, dangerous advice, and I would not trust them with anything. So just please, if you're looking for advice for runners, if you're a new runner or a seasoned vet or anything, we can all learn something, but just, you kind of got to do your own research in today's world and what best fits you. Just don't listen completely for a run influencer. If I told you, even me, if I told you, yo, you need to buy this supplement, I use this supplement all the time, and even if I do use this supplement all the time, you need to do some research on your own, or a shoe, research on your own if it best fit, if it fits your foot, fits your lifestyle, your speed work, whatever it may be. Just please do your own research, just please. And follow the influencers that you can wholeheartedly tell that they're good people and they're not just in it for the money. Because unfortunately there's a lot of them out there. But anyway, rant over. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will be posting about the race. Wish me luck. Season Rust Buster. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I'm ready to get after it. And I won't be popping Advil pills to run a PR.